Hello and welcome back to Regiments, and today we are going to start the second and maybe even final phase of Operation Saber. In the last episode we were able to take 2 vital river crossings and we destroyed some enemy artillery. And our remaining objective is to destroy some remaining enemy units that are in the city of Warburg itself. We have 83 points of operational authority to build up our force, and I was tempted to just repair all of our units to full strength. But I think in this case it might be better to invest some more into our deployment points. This way we can get almost our entire force onto the battlefield, and these helicopters might be a huge help. I have to be careful, however, that they're not getting downed by enemy anti-air systems. And these leaves us with 8 points that we can put into our infantry. Unfortunately, there are no further informations in the operations log, and now we have to pick an event. Weather warning is going to give us some more concealment, but it is also going to make our forces extremely slow, and therefore I'm going to decide on electronic warfare. This is going to reduce the HQ command radius and the accuracy of our SAM sites, but luckily for us, we do not bring any SAM sites. The battle is about to continue, so let's quickly have a look onto the battlefield. Unfortunately, our goal of scouting 20 enemy forces has been reset as the phase ended, so we will have to do that while also destroying 4 enemy targets at Warburg. But I'm pretty sure we are able to achieve both of our goals in this episode. We have 160 points of operational authority, and therefore I want to get these attack helicopters in. They're going to help us scout out the area. And we need to get those infanterists back in. I want them over here so that they can help in the defense of Fort A, while these forces are going to defend Fort B. We also still have some scout tanks over here, and the majority of our force at the location of Valley. We are now going to take some forces to take out this position. The rest is going to circle around the enemy. We are going to hit the enemy at Warburg, and then we just have to scout out a little bit more while we hold these 2 positions. And with that, it is time to start the fight. First, these guys need to move out. These guys need to move out. I want the strikers to move down so that we can get some more opportunities to strike the enemy. These Gepards need to hold up with us. And it almost appears like this position has been given up by the enemy. Let's get these scout tanks in. Or better, let's make sure they do not rush out too quickly. We have some enemy forces in the area that we are currently hitting with whatever we have. Yeah, they are getting annihilated. And looks like there are even some tanks. Ah yes, they were the tanks that we hit in the previous episode. Let's also get some aerial illumination down so that our scouts can figure out what the enemy has. And let's get all of these guys to move forward. HQ unit also move up. Mortars, I want you to get over here. They should be able to still deliver some good fire support. We have forces over there. These scorpions are able to engage. These guys are hitting them in the rear. And our challengers are hopefully even able to deliver some supporting fire. Let's get these guys into reverse. We do not want to take unnecessary casualties. Wonderful hit. And they're done for. Very good. Very good. These boys have arrived. I want them to face the enemy and to dismount. Helicopters have arrived. Let's push them up. So far we couldn't figure out if the enemy has anything over there. I think I have just completely wasted that aerial illumination. Doesn't really matter. Let's make sure we push forward.
Zone captured.
Let's put some recon over here. These guys can push up carefully. But I do hope that the enemy has nothing over there. Once these guys are repaired, we're going to put them over here. Let's get these supplies down. These guys, you're going to push forward. Yeah, over here this hill seems to be clear. Maybe we can get behind the enemy before they notice what's going on. We had some movement down here. Don't know what exactly is happening. Helicopters, move up. These guys are getting prepared. Let's also get our mortars down.
Roger out.
And the enemy is going to start a counterattack. If we are lucky, they're going to attack over here. That would allow us to do a lot of damage. If they're attacking down here, we might be in trouble. Let's focus these scorpions over here. These guys, I think, should move up over here. Supplies move up with the rest of the force. Helicopters move up so that we can scout out the area. And now let's illuminate this entire field.
Loud and clear.
Let's get our helicopters forward. These guys can get mounted up. Unfortunately, they have to get into the illuminated zone. This was a massive oversight on my part. Where is the enemy headquarters? Or whatever it is that we have to destroy. There's something down there. Our helicopters are getting hit. Let's get them out of the area. Our target so far has not been highlighted. Well, I guess we simply have to try. Apologies for the camera movement. We are going to get our tanks down here. They should also be able to... they might not be able to spot the area.
Solid copy on all.
We have contact down here. They are tanks. Our helicopters might be able to get repaired. Yes. So if necessary, we can rush them down. Over here, I want these guys to move down.
Listening.
And now I fear we have to push forward. Let's get these guys down. And we will have to clear out the town one way or another. Mortars need to move up the hill, supplies need to move up. Helicopters can hopefully help in the destruction of those tanks. These guys need to move out. And we are going to illuminate the area over the town. Wonderful. We are at least able to hit them in the rear. Helicopters are coming up. Let's hope our scout tanks get out. Let's make sure our helicopters keep moving. We are suppressing their tanks. And we should soon be able to hit their flanks. Yes, they are withdrawing. These T-64s are almost done for. We have more enemy movement down there. Let's get the Scorpions over here. Infantry should be able to do something. Now, let's make sure the rest of our forces push up. Helicopters need to withdraw. They have already used up all of their ammunition. Let's get these scout tanks in. I want them over here. It appears like we might lose this position. Let's get in some shrapnel. These guys can dismount. These guys can move forward. And let's just hope we can get out of this alive. I'm going to smoke up the position. And then we can order these guys to retreat. Tanks can push up over here. They should hopefully be able to fire at the enemy as soon as they take Fort B. We do not have so much to destroy, so let's hope we can deal with it quickly. And then push south. These guys need to move up so that we do not forget them. Some forces are falling back. Still no clue what our objective is or who our objective is. Yeah, these guys can also withdraw.
Zone lost.
Fort B has been taken by the enemy. We are closing in on Warburg. There's an HQ unit. I hope that this is our target. Yes, it is our target. Wonderful. At least we can get some things done here. These tanks we might be able to flank. But I think we do not have anything that could pierce their armor. Where is the remaining thing that we need to find? Strikers, you're going to go down here. Challengers, move up. These guys go into town, because then we can march south again. We can get our attack helicopters back in, or we can get some infantry back in. And these scouts. With that we might be able to drive off the enemy. Our infantry was able, together with our light tanks, to destroy these guys. Scorpions, please move up the hill to get out of the direct fire line. And if you can focus on those damaged units, they might withdraw.
Zone captured. Zone lost.
We have now officially taken out Warburg, but we still do not have a clue where the remaining HQ unit is. Yeah, we are hitting the enemy in the flank. We should have a good fight here. Ooh, there goes another tank. There's the HQ unit. Challengers are getting annihilated. They need to get out. Mortars, pull back, pull back, pull back. HQ unit destroyed. Okay, now let's quickly drop some aerial recon over here. Maybe we can push through all of this area and take it back. Well, these guys push in. We have not yet spotted anything. These two units can move up, but they should stay behind. I have to concentrate. I have the feeling that I'm right now doing pretty sloppy work. Let's get these guys forward. Scout tanks, I want them over here to make sure that we are not getting surprised in the flank. HQ unit actually should not pull up. These guys need to move up. Let's illuminate this area. and I'm realizing far too late that I'm now going to illuminate my own forces that need to capture this point. Let's just hope nothing bad is going to happen. Supplies, mortars, and our anti-air need to move forward. I cannot see anything or anyone. Let's get our helicopters forward. These guys can dismount. And we have our 100 points back so that we can get our challengers back out. I'm going to send them over there. Let's get these boys forward. We still need to spot 7 more enemy units. And as of right now, I have no clue where they could be. Maybe they are deco. Let's get towards that position carefully. There we have something. Can we get our helicopters to attack them? Let's make sure that they are not getting shot down though. These guys, fall back. You have used up all of your ammunition anyway. We are going to smoke up this position. And we are going to use our cluster ammunition as soon as we can. Hopefully the smoke is still up. Because then, hopefully, these guys would not be able to see us.
Be advised, target spotted.
Yeah, they need to get out. Challengers are coming up. Let's get the infantry down. And we have spotted and destroyed something down there. Challengers, please focus on the enemy anti-air. Come on, come on, come on. I am assuming that they're able to hit them. Yes, they hit the shellcars, meaning that our cluster ammunition is going to come in with maximum effect. These guys can dismount and attack over here. We need to push down. We need to spot 3 more targets. Some of us got suppressed, but we were able to get rid of this thing. Let's focus whatever we have over there. They still have something in that area. These guys need to fall back. Strikers need to move forward. They should be able to see them. Over here we're going to attack those tanks. Let's get our HQ unit closer. We need to get those guys prepared. These guys pull in over here. Let's illuminate the area. I want these guys to move forward as well, so that we can make sure our scorpions do not get destroyed. Come on, these guys should not be that big of a threat.
Zone captured.
Let's hope our light tanks can help to destroy them. Only one enemy needs to be scouted out, then we have officially achieved all of our goals. And then we just need to hold out for 7 more minutes. Easy, easy task, theoretically at least. And then we have officially won.
Roger.
We of course have the problem that our challengers are getting hit by these infantries and apparently are unable to get them. Over here tanks are coming up. Let's get forward into Volkmarschen. Let's get these strikers over here. Our mortars are hopefully able to suppress the tanks somewhat. Challengers were able to retreat and are able to open up fire. These guys are coming in. Wonderful, they're beginning to panic. Our helicopters are also shooting onto these tanks. Let's quickly drop some recon on here. I want these mortars to go down into this section. These supplies also can go down. Gepards also into this area. HQ into this area. I hope that we can quickly... Yes! We have now officially taken out everything that we need to take out. Now we need to make sure that we are not losing Fort A or Fort B. And that's all we need to do to proclaim victory. Let's get our challengers up there. They deserve a little break and they need to be repaired. Strikers. Destroy this group of infantry. They do not even have cars. Very unfortunate for us, we do not have cluster ammunition, otherwise these guys would be destroyed already. We have some targets in this section. These are tanks. We need to engage them. Our infantry is close by. Therefore we should be able to destroy them. Now let's disperse our forces. Tanks, I want them over here.
Zone captured.
Wonderful. Now, let's pull back our forces in a way that we can get them repaired. After that, we of course will have to disperse them over the entire field. We're getting hit by artillery, I do not know from where, but we're also going to leave the area.
5 minutes remaining.
And now, as we have basically fulfilled our mission, I will cut back to you if something interesting happens. We have spotted some enemies down here. We can get our strikers to work. They should hopefully be able to deal with their target. Yeah, these are T-80s, these are quite valuable targets. Let's get these guys forward a little bit. We should maybe then find these tanks again. The rest of our forces are more or less dispersed over the entire area. Tanks are getting engaged. Our strikers are going to work. And there we have some T-80s falling back and burning. Great. I want our strikers to pull back over onto this location. We can eventually rush them out if we need to. And now we just have to wait for the end of the battle. And with that ends the second phase of the operation, and with that the operation as a whole. After we have consolidated our positions, nothing interesting has happened and the phase came to a close. During the fighting of this phase, 16 of our soldiers got killed and 37 men were wounded, bringing our total casualties up to 53 soldiers. We have also lost 7 vehicles and 1 helicopter that got destroyed while I was scouting ahead, but this footage is not in the video. On the enemy side, 73 men got killed and 193 men were wounded. They have also 10 men missing, meaning that they have total casualties of 276. They have also lost 42 vehicles. And as you can see, we have once more engaged a lot of enemy forces and were able to destroy a great deal of them. And as far as I can tell, we have not lost a single platoon, with the exception of some helicopters that got lost while I was scouting ahead towards the end of the operation. And even though we have fulfilled all of our objectives, we unfortunately still have to go into the third phase. I do not exactly know why, but there's no way around it and we will have to fight it. But we are going to fight it in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one and I thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.